Firstly, let me say well done to Hibs, and congratulations to Hibs for winning the Cup on Saturday. I think their victory was deserved, and to win the Cup in the first 114 years is obviously a big day in their history, so congratulations to Hibs. I think from our own perspective, those scenes on Saturday were horrendous. For our players and for our staff to have to be placed in that situation in the National Stadium, broad daylight, being attacked at their place of work effectively, it's just awful. And it shouldn't happen to anyone in any shape or form. The club's response on Saturday and on Sunday was very measured, very considered, not a knee-jerk reaction, and it was very carefully thought through as to what we were going to say. So we feel it was appropriate given the circumstances of what happened. Ultimately, players were attacked, staff were attacked. And that needs to be the focus of everything going forward, is how we prevent that happening again. We called for an investigation, and fair enough, the SFA, they've implemented an investigation very quickly. Police Scotland are also implementing investigations. So we'll look forward to what comes from there. We'll assist with anything we can in terms of those investigations. But it's just not right that players and staff can go to their work and be attacked in the way that our guys were on Saturday.
One of the major points to come from the statement was the lack of any check on the players' well-being from both the Scottish FA and Tabernian. Has there been any update on that front?
Yeah, the SFA, I've spoken to Stewart Regan a couple of occasions now, and Stewart's apologised, for what had happened, which we appreciate that apology. He also did it publicly, which again, we appreciate. So no, the response from the SFA, is absolutely what you'd expect.
And from a Rangers perspective, what happens now? Is it a case of keeping the pressure up on the various authorities to ensure that this investigation is carried out properly?
We asked for the investigation and they called that. They've actually said that they're going to do that. So absolutely, we would look for a prompt response. We would look for that investigation to happen quickly. You need to do these things thoroughly and robustly. But we appreciate that will take a bit of time, but we don't want it to drag on. We would like it all to be done and dusted before the end of the summer. So prior to the next season, we all know where we're going. I would like to think that the punishments that will be meted out will be wholly appropriate for the horrendous scenes that we saw, and that there'll be a very, very robust punishment handed out in the back of this.
And the way in which the club was defended through the statements, etc., do you feel that's laid a marker down for future such instances?
I think all we're looking to see at this football club, and we've said this all the way through the last year since new board came in, is we want this club to be treated the same as everyone else. We want the club to be treated fairly. We want a balanced view to be taken the way you take a Rangers football club. So, we are here as a board. We've always said we'll defend the club. Club 1872, which we're about to launch today, the fans group is going to be there, and one of its 5 key principles is to stand up for the supporters. So I think a key issue for us, because you've got to remember how important supporters were and wrestling control of this club back into the hands of the current board, and they're a major part of the club going forward.